Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Chicago's psychic and medium and intuitive consultant, Mel Doerr. First of all, I want to say thanks to Linda Grindo. She's the one that encouraged me to get my YouTube channel up and going, and I'm so happy that she's back home. She was evacuated, and then she got to go back home, and she said that they might be evacuated again, but let's all send her lots of protective energy, and we know that she's going to be well and safe. So Linda, we love you, and we're sending you lots and lots of protection. Hello to my friend Jade Y. Ali on the island of Kauai. I understand she's running for political office. Jade, I foresee a win, so I wish you the best of luck. You know, after the debate, somebody sent a comment on my YouTube channel on that video about the debate, saying that why is it that all of us psychics are now becoming more like gossip channels, and that the comment was that we all know Biden will win, and so why don't you tell us something that we don't know? And my response to that is, and I'm glad this person brought it up, I keep predicting that Biden's going to win because every day at my office, every day in emails, every day in text messages, I get the question, we're fearful. What if Trump wins? What's going to happen? Can you give us reassurance? So that's why in every video, I state my prediction that Biden will win, that the Democrats will take over, I think, the Senate, the House, and they'll be in power. So I'm going to keep saying that and keep reassuring people. The other, I think part of the question that was asked was also, will we have a woman president? And the answer to that is resoundingly yes. Back in 2000, when I went on television and predicted that within the next 8 years, we'd have an African-American president and a woman president. And then in 2016, I predicted Hillary would win on television. Well, she did win the popular vote, but I also predicted that I had said that I saw an African-American president, which happened. And the commentator said, well, do you see a female president consecutively after Obama? And I said, you know, that's a good question. I really don't know. So I'm glad this person who made this comment brought this up, because I see within the next 8 years, maybe 9, we will have a woman president of color. And I predict that Kamala Harris will at some point be the president of the United States. Not because she's vice president or running for vice president, but I see her in elected office. And that makes me very happy because I think she'll make an excellent, excellent vice president as well as president. You know, after the debate, or before the debate on my video, I had predicted that Biden would win, and he did. And I knew that Trump had pulled some shenanigans like stand up or stay prepared or whatever it was. And I'm sure he rehearsed all that. I'm sure he rehearsed the interruption. And I think Biden presents himself as very presidential. Yesterday, which is Thursday, all day long, I was thinking about Donald Trump, and I kept asking my guides, will he win? Is he going to get indicted? What's going to happen? And I kept seeing a blank piece of paper. They were showing me a blank piece of paper. And then I saw a coffin, a hand going like this, and I got an odd smell. And typically when I get those three things together, it can mean death or it can mean serious illness. And then it dawned on me that, and I don't wish him harm, that perhaps he's not going to have a long life. Last night, or this morning, early around 1 a.m. Central Standard Time, it was announced that he had COVID, he and his wife, Melania. I watched and I saw that Biden tweeted to him that Biden and his family were sending Donald Trump and his family well wishes. I also heard today that Obama had sent Donald Trump a message sending Obama's well wishes. And I think when Biden did what he did in sending that message to Donald Trump, that showed presidential material. That showed integrity. You know, I find it amazing that, you know, Donald Trump is the one who said that people shouldn't wear masks. He ridiculed Biden for wearing a mask. He told people they could come to his rallies and not wear masks. You know, he downplayed coronavirus. He knew it was airborne since April, but yet publicly he poo-pooed it. He called one of the governors, I think, of Washington or one of the states on the West Coast a snake because they were closing down, you know, the state. And I think what's happening here is karma. So we have to be very careful of our actions because karma does happen. So I thought today, and I just heard once again that Trump is now in the hospital, and I thought about what's going on with him. And I saw a house, and then I saw packed boxes, which means a change of residence. And then I saw broken glass. And whenever I see that, it means ill luck. I saw a symbol of lilies, which doesn't mean necessarily death, but it means just all kinds of darkness and turmoil. You know, I don't wish Donald Trump harm. As much as I dislike the man, as much as I disagree with the man, as much as of a sociopath as he is, if I wish him harm, then I come to his level, and I don't want to do that. I want to stand higher than that. But I think this is going to be very, very, very serious for Donald. I don't think that this is going to be light for him. I think he's going to have a hard time battling this. My hope is that Hope Hicks will recover. She'll have a moderate case. Melania won't be as severe, but my guides show me that Barron Trump will be okay. I asked about Biden's health, and my guides told me that Biden will be safe. I was also shown that there's going to be 4 or 5 close people around Trump, some of his children, but also some of the people that work on his staff will contract COVID, and that there's going to be an epidemic of COVID at the White House. I feel that, as I said, it's going to hit Donald hard. And as I said, I cannot wish him harm. I can only wish him to get better. I can't help but feel empathy and sympathy for all of the people around him that have been infected. And that, you know, there's one thing to be ignorant, that means uninformed, but to be stupid is another. So we can't take this virus lightly. I do, as I said, think it's going to be very difficult for Donald. It looks to me like whenever I pull his cards, and I don't do cards, I keep seeing that 8 of diamonds, which means ill health. And he's going to have some long-lasting repercussions from this. I'm still having a hard time seeing a long life for him, and I will pray that I'm wrong. So, okay, having said all that, I'm looking over here because I wrote some questions down. I think forgiving doesn't mean condoning bad behavior. It means we move forward. And I do think our next president will be able to pull the country together and have us working in unity again and not in hate and this polarity that's happening. I see a time coming where we will get through this. We'll get through this virus. We'll get through this crisis. And I do think we're in a constitutional crisis almost. We will survive. We will make it. Someone asked about, I'm going to change the subject a little bit, about how many spirit guides do we have? And the answer is numerous. They will come to us when they want to come to us, not when we want them to come to us. I feel like all you do is meditate. And then you just, when you meditate, and I'll do a video on meditation a little bit later, what you do is you ask their names, and a name will pop into your head. And that would be, in my opinion, a guide. Now, I use the term guide, guardian angel, all of that interchangeably. I'm an old spiritualist from way back when, and we look at everything kind of as, as a form of mediumship. So there's many guides, many, many, many. At any rate, I hope that Donald Trump does recover. Somebody asked a question if this would stall the election. And the answer is no, it will not. The election will take place. And then somebody asked about putting Amy Coney Barrett, or if I pronounce her name, I'm sorry, through the Supreme Court. I still think they're going to try to ramrod that through, but yet I feel like our healthcare will be safe. And I don't think they're going to bring back pre-existing conditions. If they do, it won't last long. As I said before, I see more justices on the court once the Democrats take over. I do see the stock market going down. That's going to take a deep hit, and it's going to stay that way for a while, but ultimately it will recover, and that's coming soon. I think the unemployment rates are going to go up, and I do see a bailout package coming. It looks like it might. I see the number 1, so it could be 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, but it will happen. As far as the election is concerned, I think that, you know, it might be a month or so before it's decided. I mean, we'll know pretty much that Biden won, but I still think it'll be contested. I don't think Trump will be feeling himself at that point. So, but again, it's not going to postpone the election. At any rate, I will be posting another video soon. I'll be answering your questions. Oh, and I did screw up. I put on my community board that when I would get 5,000 subscribers, I would do 3 free half-hour sessions. And I already had that many. So what I'm going to say is when I get 8,000 subscribers, I will do 3 free half-hour sessions. But meanwhile, I'm a man of my word, because when I posted that, we were already over 5,000 subscribers. But there are 3 winners. And the winners are Sandra Van Bush, Linda Simons, and Susie Stroud. So call my office, 847-590-5411. Again, 847-590-5411. We are closed on Sundays and Mondays. And tell them that you won your free half-hour session on YouTube. And we'll be happy. I'll be reading you. Okay, but once again, when we get to 8,000 subscribers, I will once again give away 3 free 1/2-hour sessions. And for you, those of you who send in questions on the community board, we keep those names, and then we put them kind of in a kitty, if you will, and we pull them out. So you still have a chance of winning. I appreciate your support. Please hit the bell and the subscribe button, the thumbs up. And I look forward to speaking to you again very soon. Thank you, and I trust you'll stay well. Bye-bye.